leave everything for now. No tools, no techniques. Simply abandon these things for a moment. So you're completely zero, empty, 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 empty. Don't pick up any new ideas. I also ask that you don't hold on to any projections or any expectations, even for enlightenment. I say just leave everything. Be so empty, beyond even the concept of emptiness. You can do. If everything that you can perceive, your thoughts, feelings, imagination, learning, lineage, everything, if you leave all these things, everything you've taken out, until there's nothing left to take out. Something remains that cannot be touched. It cannot be taken out or put in. Just be here. And then I just started to ask you some simple questions. I said it was very important to ask you to come to this stage. Just be empty. Even your belief systems, just suspend for a moment. So there's nothing for you to become, nothing to change, nothing to keep, nothing to fix, nothing to give, nothing to take. Empty. Then I ask you, this that remain, is it an object? That which is simply here. When everything that you can think of, everything you can imagine, has been left aside. What remain? Can it be photographed or captured in some way? That which is here. Was it created? Does it belong to some people and not to others? Does it belong to anybody at all? Can it become sick or depressed? Did it come from somewhere? Can it leave? Can it belong to any religion or any institution? Does it have any expectations? Does it judge anyone? Can it be shared? Does it require belief in order to exist? Can it fade? Does it accept or reject anything or anyone? Can it be manipulated? Does it have desire or judgment? How old is it? Does it know inside or outside? If there were other species of being, can they exist outside of it? Does it have a boundary beyond which it is not? Did you create it? Was it born? Can it end? Don't fall asleep. Don't miss your chance. Then finally I asked, how far away from you is it? Can you reach it? Does it have a form, or shape, or size, or color, or weight? If it has no form, if it is not an object, how are you perceiving it? What gave you the power to know that it is uncreated? And that you could respond so smoothly. If there's no distance between yourself and this isness or what is, then it must be the same as you. Can this be true? Is it the product of your imagination? All that we see, or imagine, or taste, or think of. One day will be gone. Everything that appears in the mind are like clouds passing. You are like the infinite sky. From the core of your own self, you notice all this. Everything is passing, except you. One day this very body will also pass. What difference will it make to this? Of what value is such a discovery? And to whom? You yourself are the timeless one, wearing the mask of time and change, of names and forms. But unlike time, you're not passing. Is this true? What is the goal of all seeking? Is it not to discover this? Knowing which, discovering which, one crosses over from death to immortality. Even the term immortality means nothing for it. What must the isness practice? And yet all that we see and experience emanates out of it, exists in it, dissolves in it. Yet nothing can add to it or take anything away from it. To whom do I speak? And who am I who speak? For a time we were not attracted to these things. What brought you to this? Some urge arising in your being is calling a power within you, call your attention. Look here. Find me. And you find yourself. To love me is to love yourself. It says, it is I who give life to life. It is it who says, I am the one who became many, but only apparently. Who will be left out? It is from the isness. It is it who says, I will never leave you. And have you ever known such peace? It is the one who says, bring your greatest minds together. Try to reach me by study, and you will never find me. But if you love me, I'm all yours. A great sage, his name many of you know, Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj, he said this thing. He says, I am that principle that witnessed the dissolution of the entire universe, and yet I remain untouched. Can you find that space within yourself where you can verify his words in you? And discovering this, where can problems exist in you? A veil of ignorance came over this entire manifestation. And in one instant, all this was forgotten. Now you're more than remembering. Who are you to lose it? With what can it be compared? But something wants you to forget this. In order to perpetuate a life of ignorance. There are so many things we can talk about. There are so many questions. They're almost unending. But by grace, you've been brought to the quintessential understanding. When we count what? 1, 2, 3, 4. But this understanding is at 0. No one counts 0, 1, 2. You stay at 0. It is greater than everything. And don't talk about it. Marinate in it. Be one with it. Stay here in the place of your recognition. Outwardly move in the world as is your nature. But inside, remain in the serenity of your own awakening. And from here, observe the greatness of God. Not a God that is created out of the mind of man, but that which is true and pure, who has given birth to all of this. That we can taste the diversity of the manifest and yet not be conquered by the senses and the mind. So, let this be your golden age. Yeah. an incomparable recognition. Indescribable. And yet distanceless to you. So again I ask you, because you're in the perfect place to say, can this fade? No. You're recognizing this now. But where has it been all this time? And also that you suspended for a time what you conceived of and perceived to be your mind and your person and your thoughts and memories, desires, assessments, beliefs, which you can have back any time you want.